Hey guys, I want to share with you this super duper easy, lazy turkey type stroganoff. It's super simple. I was actually having one of those nights where it's like, what do I want to make for dinner? I found the egg noodles in my pantry and then I just created from here. So what I'm doing is sauteing one small onion with about maybe 6 baby portobello mushrooms. I don't think it really matters what type of mushroom you use. This just so happened to be what I had on hand, and I chopped all of that up. I chopped the mushrooms up kind of small because my kids are a little picky about them. And then I'm also browning just shy of a pound of ground turkey breast. You could use anything you want. This is genuinely just a creation that I just ran with. So on top of this, because this is a lazy version, I'm adding about a tablespoon of flour, and then I'm just mixing all of that in so that everything is kind of coated with the flour. You want to cook it for just a second to kind of cook the flour so you don't get that raw flour taste if you don't cook it. And as soon as everything's mixed in nicely, you're going to add about, I would say maybe about a cup of milk. You can add a little bit more or a little bit less depending on, maybe that was a little more than a cup, depending on how much sauce you want. So if you want a little bit more sauce or you want it a little bit thinner, just add some more milk to it and that'll thin your sauce a little bit. So mix it together to be sure everything is kind of evenly incorporated. Give it a few good stirs, and then you're gonna wanna bring it to a simmer so that it can start to thicken up for you. As you can see here, I brought it up to a simmer and continuing to stir it so too much doesn't stick to the bottom. You're working with some hot stuff. Add your turkey and then mix it all together. And now you're gonna add your seasonings and your spices. And this is where you can kind of just do whatever you want. I originally started with some of the Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute, salt, and pepper. You'll see here in a minute that I found that I needed a little bit more, which included paprika and more salt. So just add that to your pan, mix it all together, and get that nice and incorporated. That way you have it, you seasons to the way your family likes it. I also have some fresh Asiago cheese from another recipe that I'm making this week, so I went ahead and threw that in there just to kind of make it a little bit creamier, add a little more depth to it. I believe Parmesan cheese would taste just as good, maybe even better, but that's what I had on hand. So I added the cheese, and as you can see, there's like little bits and pieces of melted cheese, and it just makes it creamier and a little bit more like down home cooking that way. See, that's the paprika I added. I just wanted a little more, just another little element in there. I also added more salt and a little bit more pepper. And then when I served it, I added even more pepper on top of mine, just because I like it. So top it on, throw it on some egg noodles. You could eat it really, truly, almost straight up. My kids could not get enough of this. They both ate their entire plates and had seconds and asked for it again very, very soon. So very kid-friendly dish. Even though my kids supposedly don't like mushrooms, they loved this. Seriously gobbled it up. And yeah, it was a big hit in my family. So I hope you guys try this out, or if you have any other versions of this recipe, I would love to hear them. I will talk to you soon. Bye.